Launch monitors, especially household ones, are more of, you got to expect some variance there. So I don't want you getting all into these launch angle numbers and stuff like that. You're putting numbers on stuff that are unnecessary. Yes, a pitching wedge goes higher than a driver. That's the truth of the matter. The launch angle is higher because it's got more loft on it. But let's not get into a dialogue about what your launch monitor numbers are. And let's just work off of the truth of once you get outside, what your ball flight is and what your distances are. Now, what's this thing down here? I don't like this thing here. What's that? That's in the way. Your swing path goes this way, so I don't know what that is there. But setup position looks good. Okay, why are you starting with the club back there? That's something new. Length of swing is fine. Closed at and through impact. So, like, once again, and I've mentioned this to you before, don't make the mistake of trying to, like, if we were skiing here, it sounds like you want to know whether or not the wax for the bottom of the skis is going to be at a 1/8 of an inch or a 1/16 of an inch. That kind of stuff. How about let's just go ahead and play the game, and not worry too much about that minutia. I want to know why you're hovering the club like this. There's no reason for that. I wouldn't do that. Everything you're doing in here looks really good. So what I'd like to see you do is just try to continue to get reps and not take this practice area that you have set up in your living room as anything of more than just an opportunity for you to continue to work on your game. And we're not going to get too technical about the numbers that your launch monitor is creating. So why is that club hovering is all I need to know. I want you continuing to work on limiting the length of your swings so you don't swing such a big backswing that it pulls you off the ball. I want you conveying to me words that sound more like weight, stillness, soft in the downswing. That's what I want to hear from you. And that's what's going to make you good. This isn't a case, because you got to understand, you're using the technique that I developed. I developed it. So because of that, I know how this technique is used, and I know where you should focus your attention and your energy, right? Makes sense? So let's please stay very close to what I say and what I point out and not what your golf mind points out, because your golf mind is not one that we should be trusting. Just like, my software mind is not one we should be trusting. So given that, let me just know what the deal is with this here, and let's try to stay very simple and follow my lead. Weight, stillness, soft in the downswing. And for you specifically, shorten the length of the backswing. Keep trying to make it shorter before you let it get longer.